Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here to be talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is the new Disney show, Disney Plus Star Wars show, and it brings back once again Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi, who played the character in the prequel trilogy. And everyone can agree that he was the shining light in those movies. Whether you love or hate those movies, he was a lot of people's favorite part because of how well he portrayed the character and just the embodiment of him. It was just really great. And the fact that they made a show, because there's so much that you could tell, because I believe it's a 20-year gap between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. So there's a lot that you could tell there. So I'm not surprised that they eventually did this, because of in the state of how Star Wars is, being all toxic and everyone hating on the new stuff, everyone loving the new stuff, just a lot of conflict. It makes sense that they want to dig into the hat basically and pull out something that seems like a surefire hit that people will love and cherish. And of course, being Star Wars, they had to find something to complain about. So I don't really want to dive too much into it, but I think I should mention it because this could be a reason to turn a lot of people off from watching the show. Because originally I was just like, really? We can't all come together and be like, nice, Obi-Wan's back, Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen is Anakin and / Darth Vader. We can't just come together and be happy about that. They're telling a new story and all that. No, because when there's been a lot of people being pretty disgusting, to be honest with you, with this one actor, Moses Ingram, who plays one of the bad guys in the show, Reva. I believe I said that right. And it caused the Star Wars account to come out and Ewan McGregor and everyone come out and say, you guys aren't real fans. That's disgusting. Which has been weaponized as them saying, if you don't like her character and how she's written and all, then you're evil and racist and all that sorts of stuff. And so it turned a lot of people off just from the backlash of like how the Star Wars account and everything online is basically trashing on people who, to be fair, some of these people are, gross for saying that stuff, but it's being used in a way, I feel like, to trash on people who have genuine criticisms of her character. And just a lot of that just felt icky to me, so I was kind of put off from watching the show. But once it was all out and I've been seeing, clips and pictures of some cool stuff in it, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to tune out all that crap. I'm just going to watch it for what it is and judge it on myself, which is what we should all do. And it takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, where Obi-Wan's, on Tatooine. He has this minor job or something. He's just keeping an eye on Luke. But when, Leia is kidnapped, Bail Organa contacts him saying that you have to save her and all that. So he goes to save her while also figuring out about, trying to, face the demons that haunt him every night about what happened with Anakin and Order 66 and all that, and just coming to terms with it and growing as a human. And I just thought that stuff, like, for example, the best part easily of this show, because the show's not perfect, it's not 10 out of 10 material or anything, but the best part for me, I thought, was the Darth Vader Obi-Wan stuff. That stuff was phenomenal, like, especially where they have, like, see, it's just so, it's just so good, but there's just parts in there that drag it down. Like, for example, watching this, what happens, right? So you can't really feel as invested, which is one of my main critiques with prequel type stuff. The end result, the end game. So you're watching stuff like they're saying, we're going to end this once and for all, like when Vader and Obi-Wan have like a big fight, for example, and you're just sitting there thinking, well, we know that ain't matter. It's just going to be some cool lightsaber fight, which was great. Like, the lightsaber fights were great. The words that Vader said to Obi-Wan and stuff, like the dialogue was really engaging. I was just like, that was the selling point for me. I thought the Leia thing, her getting kidnapped and all, was just used as a way to get these characters together to, fight and everything. So the plot is kind of meh, but the main selling point for me, and I think a lot of people, is the Vader Obi-Wan stuff. Like, for example, when in episode 3 when he gets, badly burned because he's rusty from not, fighting in a while, and he's in the back tube in the next episode. It shows like a frame by frame of him in it, and then Darth Vader in it and all that stuff. And I was just thinking, like, a lot of these shots and editing choices were really well done. The flashback, how it keeps coming back to it, where they were, where Anakin was still Anakin, he was a Padawan and all, and they were fighting, and how that was intercut with how his character is and how he is, with how Vader's acting now, so relentless and so determined to kill Obi-Wan and go after him, that everything else that makes more sense to do, he just ignores. And it's just stuff like that is just really great. Like, that's some great editing choices and great, like, accuracy with character, descriptions. But I just thought, besides that stuff, the show, at the end of the day, I hate to say it, it's filler. Now, it's considered good filler with a lot of that stuff, because filler, which if you guys don't really know what that is, it's stuff that is, it's there for like a big show that, let's say, has a couple hundred episodes. Naturally, you're going to get a couple episodes that don't really have that much consequence or matter, but some of them are pretty good, and some of them are just known to be a waste of time. This has parts of the good qualities of what filler is, because we didn't need this. We really didn't, and they only made this because of the dismay of how Star Wars is in currently. But I'm glad we got it. Really, I am. And I know I'm kind of sound negative in this video, but I don't know. It's just lately I just haven't been as interested in Star Wars, sadly, because of everything. And this show wasn't all that, I was expecting it to be. And I'm tired of them doing the 6-episode crap. Stop that. It isn't just Star Wars. Marvel does that crap too, and it's annoying. Make more episodes, like, for real. And the fact that really annoys me is these episodes are 30 to 40 minutes. Like Stranger Things is making 2.5-hour episodes. Come on, guys. But anyways, I mean, I'm not saying it should be that long, but yeah, this show was really well made. Obviously, like all the Star Wars, Disney era type stuff, even if you don't like them, you can say that they're well crafted and well made. The performances, like Ewan McGregor, was great. I'm so happy that he was back in the role. Hayden Christensen making his return was really sweet and nice, because he was one of the big backlashes from the prequels. No one really liked him at the time. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have grown to love him now. So it was just sweet for him to be able to come back and play this character. Newcomers like the little kid who plays Leia. She was kind of horrible, but she's a kid actor, so that's expected. But she wasn't the worst. She wasn't like other kid actors. And it's really hard to critique kid actors because they are just children at the end of the day. But if they're in media, then you gotta critique it, right? But you just gotta be nice about it. She was good for what she was, but it wasn't perfect. It wasn't the best. It was nice to see, Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru. I believe it was the same actors and actresses who played those characters in the prequels, so that was great that they got to come back. Like, there's just small stuff like that, getting these characters back. Like, Bail Organa's actor. It was nice to see some continuity there. And a lot of people's complaints were that they broke continuity and stuff in a lot of ways, but that's a whole nother can of worms. Anyways, I was really enjoying the show. I did have a lot of critiques about it, but I'm glad that I got to watch it, and those are my thoughts on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I'm positive they'll make a season 2. I really am. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. And I do apologize it took a minute to get out, because I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with all these shows, but we had this show. We have Stranger Things. We have The Boys. We have Umbrella Academy. It's insane that they're releasing all... Miss Marvel, I almost forgot about that. That's like 5 shows I just counted of, and there's probably others. It's insane how much they're releasing so close to each other. It's hard to keep track. Some of these shows I'm probably not even going to get the review. Stranger Things I will definitely review because I've already watched 7 episodes. I'm just waiting for the last 2. But some of these shows might slip through the cracks, and it sucks because I really wanted to watch all of them. If I do get to watch all of them, it'll probably be way down the line when I have more free time on my hands. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to hit the subscribe button and the bell as well to get notified on when I upload, that would mean so much to me. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.